Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. Today, we're going to do magic. We're going to create money where there is none so we can invest to make some. Now, it's not really magic. Now, I did a video similar to this a while back, but this time I've gotten a little bit better at it, and we're going to add a couple of ideas that you might not have thought of. So, remember, the goal here is to, from your regular income and your regular bills, with no changes, except the changes we're going to make, you're going to be able to save some money so that you can invest. Not so that you can spend, but that you can invest. Now, the quickest and easiest one is probably the one that I missed last time around, because this is just a normal part for me of my finances, and that is budget your money better. And you say, well, there's no budge in my budget. Well, if you, now this one, in order to make this work, it needs to be done in conjunction with automatic savings, okay? Let me give you an example. If you spend right now $100 a week on groceries, okay? And you spend that consistently every week, $100. If you went through your grocery list and you found $10 that you could knock off so that now your weekly bill will be $90. And it could be something as easy as going from name brands to generic. And you say, well, I don't like them. Well, do you want to invest or don't you? We're talking about saving money here, not lifestyle. So let's say you do that and you find $10 a week that you can cut from your budget. That's $40 a month. Okay? Now you go to the bank and you say, hey, I want you to take $10 a week out of my account and put it into my savings account. You just saved $40 a month. Now you go through each and every thing. I'll tell you another one that's probably going to be pretty easy, and that's changing your cell phone. As an example, on my AT&T account, I have 2 lines, and I currently spend around $152 a month. Now, if my daughter wasn't on my account, I would switch that in a heartbeat, because I know I can get one line for $35 a month. I mean, I could save $110 a month just on my phone. And, you know, and there's lots of other ones. I mean, like your car insurance, your homeowner's insurance, just all kinds of ways. So budgeting will generate some cash right up front. So right out of the gate, we're going to have some cash. Now, there were some things, and these are just ideas, like into this savings account that you put your $40 a month. When my first wife and I were young, she would hold garage sales twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall, and each one generated well over $100. Doesn't sound like a lot, but if you do 2 a year, it's $200 to $300. My second wife, who loved to spend money, and because she liked to spend money, she always had stuff that she could take to consignment shops so she could get more cash to go spend on more stuff. Made absolutely no sense at all to me, but whatever. But you take it to a consignment shop and they will sell it for you for a percentage, and you just go in and drop your stuff off and come back a month later and pick up your cash. It might not amount to much, but what if you got $20 a month? Okay, you just made $240 a year. And here's one. If you have good credit and you use credit cards, and I love this idea, by the way. I haven't done it yet because I'm not doing credit cards right now. But get a cash. First off, open up a Fidelity account and make sure that when you open it, it has the ability to have a cashback credit card with it. And why you want to do that is this. And I don't know what the percentage is. It's 1 or 2% cash back. Probably 1. But it's 1%. And you never worry about it. You don't have to worry about how to get it out. Your cash back goes directly into your investment account. Now, you got to have some money to open the investment account. And I don't know what the specifics are. Do your research. If you have to have $1,000 or $500, once you've done the first couple we talked about, then take that money and put it into the Fidelity. You just invested, by the way. So your first investment should be into a Fidelity account with a cashback credit card. Now you don't have to do anything else, but you will save money over time. That's investing. Now, the next one, you're going to think sounds like kid stuff, okay? But hear me out. What if you mowed yards or shoveled snow or did babysitting? Let me give you an example. In the summertime, let's say that 2 of the neighbors in your neighborhood need their yard mowed. And I currently pay $35 each time they mow my grass, which is once a week. Okay? So I pay $140 a month to have my yard taken care of. So if you did that, for me, you'd get $140. What if you did that for 2 people? That'd be $280 per month for 6 months a year. Well, depending on where you live. Okay? That's $1,200 over the summer. And it's not like you're tied down. It's not like you have to do anything. You just mow a couple of yards. Not bad. Now, one of the last ones I want to talk about, again, is going to sound kind of silly. And I did mention this one in my last video when I talked about saving money. And this one is put all your change in coin jar. Now, I know everybody uses debit and credit cards and I get it. Nobody has pocket change anymore. But let me tell you a quick story. I work in, one of my jobs is I work in retail. And I got this guy that comes in and he buys the same thing every night. And it's $3 and some change. And he always gives me a $5 bill. Now, he's got credit cards. But he also has a hobby that he likes to spend money on. So I give him back $1.50 every day. And I asked him, I said, why do you want it all back in quarters? And he says, well, when I get home, I'm going to take this change, I'm going to put it in my jar. Now, do the math on that. 30 days times $1.50. $45 a month. For a year. $500 and some change. Just from $1.50 a day. Do that. My first wife and I did that for about 5 years, and we made enough money to take a trip to the Bahamas for a week. It adds up. Now here's one, and this is one I didn't cover before. And when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about the differences between my first wife and my second wife, and why I made a lot less with my first wife, but we had a lot more and we did a lot more, versus my second wife, who I made more money with, but I lost everything with. And here's the reason. My first wife and I knew the difference between needs and wants. You need clothes to go to work and school. You do not need Armani jeans to go to school. Find in there. Now, depending on your income, you don't even need new jeans. You could go to Salvation Army and go there and spend $4 or $5 for a pair of jeans. Now you'll have to work for it. You'll have to hunt and and sometimes you find them and sometimes you don't. When you do, you buy them. But if you spend $5 at Salvation Army versus $29 at the store, you just saved $24. You see? If you know the difference between needs and wants, the rest of these will fall right into place. If you don't know what your budget is and you don't know the difference between needs and wants, and you go and try to do this, you're just going to complicate things and it's going to get worse because you're going to think you can spend more. That's not the goal here. The goal here is to take your lifestyle down a notch and move your investing up a notch. Unless you're going to make more money. Now, one of the things that I did is the place where I work at had a medical savings account that the owner would contribute to and we would contribute to. And last year I lowered mine $5 a week. So I went to my bank and I said, I want you to take $5 a week out of my account and put it into my savings account. Been doing it ever since, never missed it. So, automate your savings. Let me go down the list again, okay? Budget better, auto savings at your bank, all kinds of different ways to make cash on the side. Our ministry does bulk candy machines. You can do garage sales, take a lot of stuff to consignment, mow yards, shovel snow, do babysitting. Put your coins in a jar. Once you get whatever the minimum is for Fidelity, you take that money out of your savings account, put it into Fidelity, and get a cashback credit card. Now you have automated your investing because you use your credit card and the cash back that you get goes directly into your Fidelity account and it'll build up over time. You won't even miss the money. I promise you. That is how you put a supercharge into investing, and that is how you create money where there is no money so that you can invest money to make money. Did you get that? Creating money to invest. Lots of ways to do it. You just got to be creative and you got to keep the main thing the main thing. Well, you guys have a great day, a great week, and happy investing.